Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the No Cap Podcast. We are live.
Bekeli beke.
Back again. So like you like to say.
Yeah, that back again brings back a lot of memories, but yeah, it's something in the past. So
Yeah, you guys been asking for an episode. When is the episode dropping? You guys are just giving us teasers. What? The episode is here now. Hey, so much on the table for us to discuss, man. But
yeah, we're only in Jan, but so much has been happening, bro. A lot has happened. So yeah, looks like it's gonna be a fast year.
But even though a lot has been happening, at least we've received some really good rain this year.
Yeah, actually, it's been raining properly, especially in the north, because sometimes it rains hard this side, but people in Windhoek don't really need the rain as much as the people in the north. So I'm just glad that it's raining heavily on both sides.
Both sides,
So yeah,
definitely.
so it's proper.
But now you see, even though as much as the rain is good, well, obviously we are thankful for that because now the animals have water to drink and people can start cultivating and plowing and whatnot and growing crops for themselves. But now the flood situation in the north also is a bit bad, man.
Ish, Funja vibes.
Yeah, I saw some kids who had to like now cross the Oshana flood to go to and from school. But yeah, and I think there was a few cases of I think maybe 2 or 3 kids, if I'm not sending the correction, that drowned.
Ish, that's sad.
Now you see the thing in the north also, like the grandparents have this thing of don't swim, stay away from the water and whatever. Like especially with Rambo people, we don't really know how to swim. Like our colleagues there from the northeastern part of the country.
Yeah, there's such a huge taboo when it comes to water and just swimming and yeah. So in a way, they have themselves to blame for how can I put it on? Yeah, just the situation that we're in, man. Just us not being really comfortable around water and stuff like that. Because if you can learn from a young age, then if you find yourself in a situation like that, then you know how to maneuver yourself out of it.
Yeah. No,
So, yeah.
like the Caprivians and the Kavangos, they really know how to swim.
I know those people can.
Imagine, I learned how to swim only when on my own, man. When I was like, I was an adult, but because like even growing up, like in Turan, and we say what is Katura swimming school.
Yeah.
My mother would tell me strictly say you are not allowed to go to that place. You are going to die. I shit you not, like with my friends were going. If my mom ever heard I went to that place, I'll get the beating of my life. No, legit, bro. So like I would sneak there once in a while, but I wouldn't. If you come back and you are ashy,
Then you're ready.
Yeah, but moving on. Hey, the 650 million tender. What's your take on that, bro?
I'm vexed, bro.
Vexed.
Yeah, I'm mad.
Why? You don't want to buy the expensive condoms?
No, because it for me that whole tender just doesn't make sense. 650 million on they say it's 750,000 condoms. Okay, so it's basically condoms and the gloves.
Yeah.
So it brings the price to 650 if I'm not mistaken.
So it's basically for that the condoms it's 111 million. Yeah. But now you see when you do the math, the 111 divided by the 750,000, I think it gives you the 170 or something, right?
But 148.
148. But now I don't know now. Is that like per pack of 3 or is it those boxes? Like the ministry gives out normally at the hospital they have like a whole box. So with I think I don't know how many condoms are in there. But yeah, either way, man, it's like there are more important things to shift the money to than to spend it on rubbers. Not to say that the rubbers are not important, but they are more critical.
The amount just if the tender came out and they say no, we're spending 10 mil or 15 mil on we want to procure condoms, then okay, it's fine. By all means, you can do that. But that amount, it's too much, bro. And I don't know whether our leaders are not thinking critically, but you have a building like Ramatex going to waste.
Yep.
Complete waste. It's just there. So you're telling me you can't buy machinery that will probably cost you more than 100 mil get people from overseas to train locals.
Yep.
You're killing two birds with one stone, bro. You're creating
Job.
employment,
Yep.
and then now also you're running a business.
Yeah.
Then you can also start maybe selling to your neighboring countries as well.
And also it stops this thing of inflated tenders because like I feel like this the guys just throw any price on it to enrich themselves and
But these guys are not businessmen, bro.
Yeah.
These are just what they call middlemen.
Yeah.
Because also I read that apparently the guy now that won the tender just employs 3 permanent employees.
Oh, yeah.
How are you winning a 650 million tender but you only employ 3 permanent employees?
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
Probably the accountant and maybe
Crazy.
dude, nah man.
And now it's funny how when we are reading in the newspapers where the minister of health was saying no, the the tender cannot be cancelled because it will have huge implications. What are the implications? Because look at it this way, man. Currently now there's most likely a shortage of condoms or whatever.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
And those who can afford, like normally the state condoms go to people who can't really afford to
Afford
go,
them, yeah, true.
buy yourself a Rocky or a Durex in that case or whatever. But people are managing now. So what are the huge implications?
Exactly.
Like what do you think? Like if you don't, people are pulling out. Just call it what it is now. I think
Basically,
look for a cheaper alternative.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean the health of the Namibians is very important to the nation at large, but not at this cost, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. I don't know. It's like they are stalling. I don't know. It's like there's something we don't know about this tender because those guys are adamant on canceling it. They're just like, our hands are tied. What do you mean your hands are tied? Nah,
See, this is the
do
thing.
something.
If you can, if you can cancel in Namibia, you can cancel a $650 million
Anything,
tender.
bruh.
Because how many employees did Namibia have
Mm-hmm.
that went out of a job because
Yeah.
you came to the decision of this is not making sense. We are bailing out Namibia. It's costing the whatever reasons you had.
Yeah, yeah.
Logically you were like, okay, it's not a good business, man. But all of a sudden you are getting this backlash from the country to say no, we cannot spend so much money on condoms and whatnot.
Yeah.
There's so many other things that we have to do and focus on, like fixing hospitals, building schools and whatever. But you can't cancel that. Makes
It doesn't make sense. And you know what they need to do? I think Namra should start doing lifestyle audits on this. What is it? Procurement board? What's
Yeah.
CPN?
Yes.
Yeah, they should do some lifestyle audits on those employees because they might just uncover something.
Some things.
Yeah, because I mean, multiple companies applied for that tender, right? And then I think the second highest tender was I think 200 or 300 mil less than the guy that won the tender.
Crazy.
So at the end of the day, it's like you don't have the government's interest at heart.
Crazy, bro.
So what's the whole point of having a procurement board? Is it not like to check, okay, this makes sense?
Yep.
This, like, nah, man. A lifestyle audit, definitely.
Or maybe we must just send them Michael there. Go shake them a bit. Speaking of speaking of Michael, yeah, what a guy, man.
Yeah, no.
What a guy.
He's doing the Lord's work.
The modern day Robin Hood.
The guy.
On this podcast, Michael, we appreciate you. Well, for the good things that you do. I mean,
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are associated around Michael. I mean, from his past life to the things he's been doing. But I'm speaking more in the current light and what he's been doing for the people, especially the less fortunate ones.
Yeah.
Like, comes up to the guy, man.
Yeah, no, he's been coming through, bro. Like just starting with just standing up for the employees, like with that craft bistro thing, and
Yeah.
then also recently with I don't know if you saw that one, the one with the security guards
Mm-hmm.
that weren't being paid, and then yeah, the people finally eventually got their money, bro.
You see.
So
But you see, this is the thing, eh? I don't know why they keep arresting the guy. Because, I mean, he makes it to be what is supposedly a peaceful protest.
Yeah.
No one is getting hurt. It's not the Chinatown situation
Yeah,
where
yeah.
he was legit threatening
the Chinese,
the Chinese to say
yeah.
shut down, close down, or ban everything or whatever. It's a peaceful protest. So, like, don't we have rights to protest anymore if we are unhappy? I mean, you are just demonstrating. You are not burning any infrastructure. You are not hurting anyone. But they keep arresting the homie.
I don't know. It's
Like that
maybe,
bistro situation was
yeah,
was bad,
it
man.
was. I don't know. Are they trying to intimidate the guy or what? Because clearly it's not working.
No, it's not working.
So
That guy cannot be shaken. That guy cannot be
clearly.
shaken, bro.
And also what I've noticed this year, because I've been watching a lot of his protests,
Yeah.
there's actually an air of maturity to his protest, man.
Legit.
Like you can check, he's like making calculated decisions. He's not doing it emotionally like that Chinatown. Okay,
Yeah.
it was good, but she went
Yeah.
a bit out of hand. But now you can see the maturity. He's doing it correctly, but I don't know what's up with the cops, bro.
But you know, ne, I feel or I have a feeling Michael is playing the long game.
Yeah,
You know what
definitely.
I'm saying by this? Ne?
Definitely.
If come elections, whatever, and his party is in there, and they get enough seats, and Michael gets in parliament, ne, I shit you not.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
It's
hectic.
gonna be crazy.
It's
Like
gonna be hectic.
Michael gives me Julius Malema vibes.
Mhm,
Like
definitely.
he's not afraid to speak his mind. He's not afraid to stand for, you know, what he believes in or whatever.
Yeah.
And like now he's really adamant to help people who are suffering with jobs and whatever. So it's a good thing, man. But yeah, they must stop arresting the homie, man.
Yeah,
They
but
really must, because like he's really helping, you know, people who are getting underpaid and whatever. And they
Yeah.
are getting their money's worth, you know. So I don't understand.
with every situation, it's just like I don't know. I just feel like the government is practically just showing us the middle finger, bro. They're just like,
Like that
'Cause-
barber thing. Check out where they're shooting people with the rubber bullets.
bruh. At this point, I don't know. It's hectic.
But I think come elections,
Mhm.
the people are gonna show gratitude. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
there's a lot of banter on the internet always in his comments, like this guy must get your life or just take a break, what. But people, like, if I'm underpaid and you help me out and I
Yeah.
get some money out of it, you know, I can help my family,
Yeah,
send my kids to school and whatever.
Mhm.
I will rightfully, also not rightfully, but you know, in my right state of mind, show some sort of gratitude where I can. If I have to go stand in a long queue with 1,000 people, whatever, to vote for you, I will definitely do that to say thank you, to return a favor in some way.
No, that he has definitely secured votes for his party, and I think because I think they have 2 seats at the moment.
Yep.
If I'm not two,
Yeah, 2 seats.
2 seats in the parliament. So I think they can definitely get a third one,
Yeah.
and Michael is definitely gonna be in parliament. So
So yeah, no. Shout out to
gonna be
Michael,
hectic.
man. Please keep helping out those people who need your help. And you know, like employees now, when they just see that, hey, we are struggling, all of them just go reach out to Michael.
dude, I'm just waiting. If they do some funny shit at work, get Michael's number on speed dial.
DM the guy just on Instagram. Yeah.
Next thing you know, the tower is being closed down.
Yeah.
Class Chi unmanned. Fly unmanned, guys.
And bring him a packet of frogs to thank him.
I wonder if he eats frogs.
Hey, it's frog season, my brother. The rain came with the frogs.
Yeah, I
Wait,
know.
do you eat frogs?
No, I don't.
Have you ever tried eating frogs?
I have forcefully.
What is it? I mean, forcefully. Like the toppy choked the frogs down your throat. Hey,
No, my-
open your mouth. Patrukanya.
Okay,
What
not
do you mean
that he
forcefully?
forcefully, but my mom
Yeah.
loves frogs.
Yeah, but-
so this time.
So how is it forcefully though? That's
No, okay, cool.
Yeah, bro.
No, so my mom loves frogs, and then there
Yeah.
was this time she was cooking the shandies, and she was chowing. Then she's like, "Nah, come and taste." I'm like, "Nah,
Yeah.
I'm good."
Give me 0.
She's like, just saying you're good. You've never even tried the things. You're just from what other people are saying. Just try the things for yourself. I was like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good." She literally took a piece, and she came and she's like, "I tried the thing." Literally, bruh, she had like a pizzicky by my mouth. So I was just like, okay, let me give you.
So you've never had like an actual meal where, you know, like how Bambos will cook pap with flesh, like with meat or whatever, where you have now pap and frog or whatever, like, and then
Nah.
you just taste it.
Nah, never. Have you?
Yeah, no, I have, man.
Ne?
Yeah, I have.
How is this?
Like the thing with me is, I can eat anything if someone else is eating and not dying. That's one thing about me. So like, I'm open to eating a snake if I see someone eating and they don't
Yeah.
die from it. Yeah, but I haven't had frogs in a long time, to answer your question. And when I did, it was like those dried frogs where they
Oh,
were
okay.
this big drogamak and whatever. Yeah, I don't remember. It was way back.
Yeah. Y'all will eat this one day.
But like,
yeah, they eat frogs and
but like, hey, they are tuning the recipes there on Twitter, bro.
It looks they
sharp. Hey, put them in the air fryer.
Yeah, I've seen some. It looks
Gooi die frog daar so in the air fryer. It looks like Kentucky Fried Chicken, bro.
Talk about frogs. Have you eaten dog meat before?
That's why I said I've eaten a lot of shit, bro. Okay, cool. I'm embarrassing myself on this podcast now. Let me just admit the shit out there. I've had dog meat. Well, as a kid, because I was at some point I lived in the north.
Okay.
There by Ukwambi. Oh, and the Ukwambi's lap dogs. Bro.
Yeah.
That dog was my brother. One day he just ate him with Ompini.
That's the thing, but it's the way they kill them, bro. Yo.
That dog was my best friend, bro.
It's the way they kill them.
As a child, I ate my homie. If I died for smack. Yeah. Yeah, as a kid. So I had dog meat. Frogs, obviously I said that.
Yeah,
I've also had a tortoise.
Okay, tortoise I've had. It's actually proper, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I had that. What else did I try? Okay, but I've never tried donkey fleas though. But I wouldn't mind eating donkey fleas. I've also not tried having horse meat. Have you tried donkey meat?
Okay. No, donkey meat, no, horse meat, no. But I have eaten dog meat before actually. As a child, yeah.
But also disclaimer, I said Ukwambi, and I know the Ukwambi is like eating rats and mice.
Yeah,
okay, that I've not tried. I'm never going to try also.
What about this? It's like a lizard type of those.
Oh, those long ones.
Yeah, those big ones.
What's it called? I've tried that also. Yeah, I still have
I heard apparently it's nice.
That's top tier. Top tier. I have an uncle of mine in the north, that side of King Kaluma. He says I lot there. Proper meat. You see, I eat a lot of shit, bro. Yeah. So, if you ask me if I ate Gucci, there goes your answer. Okay.
But Gucci is not the weird shit.
That escalated real fast. That escalated real quick. I'm just saying, if I can eat all those things,
yeah,
I can eat adult food as well. Moving on. Let's talk about music, man.
Yeah.
Hip hop music, to be specific.
It's
in comparison to when we were in high school growing up and how it is now. How do you think like the hip hop industry is doing?
It's practically non-existent, bro. I probably know 2 or 3 guys who are putting out hip hop music like on a regular. Or maybe I just don't really listen to a lot of hip hop these days. Also, it just shows that they are not really doing it now.
Yeah, because like normally, like not normally, but I know it's difficult to put out music for it to actually catch on for everyone to hear it. But when music is good, it will make its way.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Because you think of as you mentioned when you're in high school, then you think of KK them, Cannibal, Kerry Cat, dude, Jericho. I think at that time hip hop was the biggest genre in NAM.
Stuff.
Like those guys, they were giving us
like
bangers,
061
bro.
crew.
Oh,
yeah, no, like hip hop was really hip hop then. Now we just have what KP list.
Yeah, KP script.
And Fatboy Luther, guys.
I should check him out. I don't actually know his stuff.
Like a Shwambo kind of rapper, but also
T.K and Jaffa vibes. You know T.K and Jaffa?
Yeah, no, but T.K and Jaffa is not. No. He's like real rap.
Yeah,
it's rap music, but there's a Shwambo flow in it. It's good, man.
Yeah, like also sort of also blame it a bit on our local DJs also. You know, back then. Also, when you're in the club, sometimes you wanna hear some hip hop and just, it's just
pull up there by what is it, fashion bar, and they are playing "We Come From the Corner."
Yeah, you know.
Now,
so also DJs promote.
but the Yanos are ruining everything.
Yeah, it's a cheat code. A real cheat code.
Yeah. While you're on music, that American, is he American?
Australian.
Oh, Australian. Oh, okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Why did I think she was American?
But she's based in the States though. But she's originally Australian.
Now that you say she's Australian, I remember there's an interview where someone was interviewing her, asking her about Australia and whatnot, and her being American. I don't know if you see that video.
No, I haven't.
It's like a podcast thing, man. Yeah. And there's some guy asking her like very dumb question, like, if you're from Australia, why is your English so good and shit like that?
But they speak English.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But anyways, so she started on OnlyFans.
Have you seen her stuff?
No, I haven't.
Oh.
Have you?
Yeah, on Twitter. You know Twitter is the plug.
Not like they put up her content that's on the OnlyFans.
Yeah, like some of people.
Oh, the guys.
Dude, yeah, guys on Twitter will literally take content from OnlyFans and then upload them on Twitter, or the other plug,
Yeah.
Reddit.
Reddit is the Reddit is the one. Reddit is the one. Reddit is the one. Yeah, those Reddit guys don't play, especially those OnlyFans content.
Yeah.
So what kind of content does she do? Since you've seen it.
Okay, she was advertising that she's dropping something, apparently. So it's just a compilation of, I think, maybe nude pictures, nude videos, but nothing really extreme. Like the stuff I've seen is basically just bikini shoots, and so yeah.
Why would I pay for that?
Yeah, and I think she's charging, is it $25 subscription?
US
per month?
dollars.
Yeah, US dollars.
Nah,
So
bro. Give me zero, bro.
that's a lot. That's maybe what,
Look.
close to $400 American.
For those of you who like adult content, I'm gonna say something here. So, like, okay, personally, number one, well, I obviously I don't, not obviously, but I don't pay for OnlyFans because of other plugs and stuff.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, like Reddit and whatnot and Twitter. But if I am to pay for OnlyFans content, it should be. Give me hits, man. Give me something.
Top notch.
Yeah, bro. Like, I cannot pay for your bikini pictures that I can see on Instagram. If I want to
fair
see
enough,
bikini
fair enough,
pics,
fair
then I'll go on Instagram.
And dude, I read she made about 400,000 US dollars in 24 hours.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I think it's the same with Cardi B. Also has OnlyFans. And
She has OnlyFans.
yeah, also similar. And I see she made a shitload of money from it. Black China also has OnlyFans. Those are like the top earners of OnlyFans. I don't know now what content Black China puts out, but also Cardi B is similar to whatever.
To Iggy.
To
Okay.
Iggy. Yeah. There's a have you ever seen David Dobrik's YouTube channel?
No.
There's some vloggers used to call themselves a vlog squad. So there's one Hande from that YouTube channel.
Yeah.
I started on OnlyFans.
Okay.
But like she puts like totally naked pictures of herself and videos of her here, whatever. And she's bought a Ferrari out of there,
What?
bought a house and whatever. But it's like she already had the fame.
Oh,
Not the
okay.
type of fame you have as an artist, like obviously like Cardi and Iggy, but
Yeah.
she had the fame from the podcast from the vlogs.
From the blog, yeah.
So, like, people always, I guess, wanted to see her naked. So when she started putting out her content, they would buy. So, like, people make serious money.
Yeah,
from-
no, like,
Yeah. You think, like, our girls must also start OnlyFans, the local ones?
yeah. Actually, they should. Yeah, especially these girls that are always harassing guys about not giving them money and whatnot. Yeah, start a side hustle, start an OnlyFans.
Yeah, but
You can make
I think
crazy
the taboo
money.
and the people being so judgmental, man. That's why people are holding back.
That's the thing. Sometimes in life, gotta cut out the.
Who would you want to see to create the OnlyFans? Give me one girl or two. Like Namibian. Just give me one name or two.
Definitely a celebrity. or
Yeah, but
something.
obviously that. But who?
No, just your usual. Your usual.
No, I'm not saying. Okay, look, maybe I must rephrase my question. I'm not saying that these people are currently already kind of asking people money or doing it. I'm just saying, it's the same way as Iggy obviously is making money already. She doesn't need to make OnlyFans as she does, but she's a celebrity. So, a local celebrity or influencer, like who would you like if they had a OnlyFans? Yeah, okay. Hypothetically speaking, if you are single also, then you would pay like $10 to just check a picture or two or video.
Actually, a lot of hot hands, eh? Okay, maybe Sharon. Maybe Sharon will have like a lit OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's a bloody baddie.
Yeah, ne?
Chest, ne? But anyways,
I think Sharon.
Okay, so back to my earlier question, like Namibian girls to start their OnlyFans and whatever, because like the South African girls are doing it.
Oh yeah.
Well, okay, South Africans, a lot of them are now porn stars, and they're always on Twitter saying, "Come on, I'm selling my content DM," so like they send it on WhatsApp or whatever. But like South Africans are have taken that Western culture
Yeah,
to say,
yeah.
you
I
know,
think they've embraced it.
Yeah.
It's just like it is what it is.
it is what it is. Look, there are people who are doing sex work on the side,
Yeah.
in undercover, what is this, escorts and whatnot. Just own it, brother.
Yeah.
Just own it.
True.
Just own it. Stop living a lie or whatever. Just own it.
I came across a tweet not so long ago. This other hand, she does OnlyFans, South African hand, and then she had bought herself a car, and then she was in the car with it. I think she took a selfie with her dad,
Yeah.
and then she captioned it, "If only he knew where the money was coming from." I was like, wild. But OnlyFans, there she is. She got her own whip. No need to text a nigga. Can you come pick me up?
Bro, you are at home sleeping with your wifey and you wordt gebeld 2 keer in your hand. Like, we need a ride. Do I look like a flippin' Uber? You know? What am I? Taxi Connect.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no. Like, just own it, man. So yeah, there's a the things I'm saying today, man. I'm making myself look like a terrible person. I'm shooting myself cock here. But there's a podcast called The Plug Talk. Yeah?
Okay.
So it's basically an adult podcast on YouTube where they talk about, like, they interview like porn stars, like the biggest ones in the world, the international ones.
Okay.
And then they talk about like their sexual experience and whatever. So many of them, the hardest thing is to get started, because like you have to get your parents to understand this is what you're doing for a living or whatever. And some of the parents are ashamed, not merely for them, but what the neighbors will think and whatever, So that's like the hard part. But eventually, when that phase is over, it's whatever, Look, there are a handful of parents who will say, "I'm not gonna take your $100,000 because you're a porn star." And a parent who will do that is one who has said, "Look, I paid for private school, I've given you everything, I bought you a house, I bought you a car, you don't need to do this, so I don't want your money. But now you didn't do anything to help me out as a child, and I'm finding a way. Own it, man." Like, yeah.
True.
Look, it's a hustle. I mean, I'll support that. I'll support. But cool. There's this thing, I was having a discussion with a colleague of mine. What are your thoughts on the holding back of, let's say you're in a relationship, you're dating your girl, but you're holding back on buying her certain things and doing certain things for her because you feel like you guys are not married and someday she's gonna want to leave you and whatever. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that mindset is very wrong, because why are you with this person to begin with? Because look, if you're dating someone, there should be an end goal. Like if I'm dating you, obviously, and
not me, but
okay.
I just playing, bro.
So if I'm dating my woman, right? So the end goal is, okay, we should settle, get married, have kids, build our own family.
Yep.
So that's the end goal for our relationship. So the moment I'm in a relationship and I have that thing like, we might not be together, what if we break up one day? That's being negative, man. Right. Might as well just call it quits.
And those are the type of guys who, when they break up with a hand, bring back the things I bought for you and whatever, the hair and the hotel. You see, it's really a wrong mindset.
It is.
Also, and when I'm in a relationship, I always have this thing of, whatever I do in that moment in time, I'm happy and I'm doing it because I want to do it.
Exactly.
If in the long run it doesn't play out or whatever, I have no regrets, because when I did everything I did for you, we were at a good space in our life,
and everything was proper. Yeah. Essentially.
Okay. Let's talk a bit about the Big Brother. Well, I don't really watch Big Brother that much, but it's like something a lot of people are interested in.
Yeah. So I'm a fan. Actually, growing up, everyone in my house, they loved Big Brother. So in a way, you're also just, because when you're in front of the TV, it's just Big Brother that's on. So now you're also forced to watch it. So I'm actually a huge fan, and also I've been watching the new season here and there when I get time, and just the fact that it's 2 countries, because in recent years it's just been either Nigeria alone or South Africa alone. So at least it's Nigeria and South Africa, so it's a bit better. So the entertainment is okay.
But I don't get the concept of watching people in the house the whole day just living their lives in front of the TV. So
the thing is, it looks like that until you actually watch it, and the drama and everything. Also, they do like tasks and It's a fun thing, man. Like it's not literally like when you're in your house and it's just you and your siblings. Because people tend to have like fake personas and personalities because the end goal is to win that money. Yeah.
Cool. Before we run out of time,
Yeah.
there's Big Brother Namibia. That shit looks like a scam, bro. Like there's advert on time. Cut.
Can you just continue on this?
Okay, cool.
Can you just then the white angle can just the last
So
part.
there's sorry, we're still rolling. Oh yeah. So then there's this advert I saw on Instagram of this Big Brother Namibia. You know, I think it's like a heavy scam, bro.
No, it is, bro. It is.
Number one,
Yeah.
the artwork, the poster that was designed just looks like nonsense.
Poor, bro.
Like if you have 1 million to give people who are winning, I am sure you can pay $350 to design a poster. Huh? Poster.
And you know where I checked it's a scam.
Yeah.
Because I saw, I think one of my cousins reposted the Shandy on her IG story. Then I went on the page. Then I checked, come on, application forms are out. E-wallet 500. Then they put the number there. E-wallet 500 to this number. Send your proof of payment, and then we send you the application form. And I was like, nah.
Cool. So wait,
it's a botch. True botch, bro. It's just like, but some people are gullible, bro.
Bro, like I at some point I clicked the link to where the page originated.
Yeah.
And then I checked the stories about that
Yes.
account. People were reposting and they're like, should I join? What do you guys think? I stand the chance, whatever.
Bruh,
I want to try something different. I'm like,
representing Omusati region, I'm here. What, bro?
But do you know one thing I've noticed that poverty does to people?
Yeah.
When you are hungry and you find the easy way out, I think you are blinded to tell the difference from this is real, this is not.
I think it's the desperation also.
Yeah. If you're desperate, you always find that you try to look for a shortcut.
When it kicks in, ish.
Look, someone comes up with a Ponzi scheme or whatever, say, no, invest like 2,000 or whatever, you'll win 5,000.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I need that 5K or whatever.
Yeah.
You are going to, but the math is just not adding up, you know? How is it like, no, you are investing, let's say $500, but apparently your returns are 5K.
Yeah.
How does
make sense?
Exactly? Like it makes no sense. But I think that hunger, I think it blinds people, especially when you are in those poverty situations.
It does. Like desperation can dude, even just maybe you're at varsity, maybe you didn't get like proper points, and then you just meet someone like, I know someone, just give me this, we can tune. That's desperation. You're so desperate to get into the thing.
Yeah.
Then you also don't think clearly, like, you don't even do your research, like, the guy really, does he have a way there? Does he really work for the institution?
And that's how you fall for this game, man.
Yeah.
There are a lot.
There are a lot, bro. Too much.
But sometimes they also be our own friends. Look, like, if you're watching this episode, then you're one of those people who join my what is the thing called? My Stockfel.
Oh.
Yeah, man. You're a gross person cheating your friends out of their money. Like, the group is moving fast.
Yeah.
Send your 200 now. $200 gets you 800.
And that's the thing. It's always first in, first out. You're good. So it's a thing of how fast can you get into it.
But you see, that's the thing I'm saying. For me, like, even if I go in first and I go out first, and I'm like, I'm going to make my money out. Just the thought of at the end of the day, someone's going to get burned.
Yeah.
I don't think I can live with that. It's just, let's see, Refi, man.
You remember that my life changed? My life changed.
Yeah. I remember
it
burned a lot of people.
Yo,
I've always been so skeptical about Ponzi schemes, and all this other funny pyramid schemes, whatever. I don't partake, but I've never even joined a Stockfel group in my life, ever. Even if you say it's moving fast, what? Because the idea of the person also going to make their money out at the end of the day. Yeah.
I actually joined my life change. Yeah, that's exactly.
Did you get money out?
No,
Just got
look, that's the thing, I joined it towards the end. You know those people that joined in the beginning, they got, like my mom, they joined in the beginning, so they got their Zach, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, the Shandy is legit, just invest. At the time, I had that NS5 refund.
Oh my
Then I
goodness.
was like, let me invest like a young K. I think
Oh,
my
just it was 1K. I thought
yeah.
there was like a 10
No,
grand.
no,
Top of
no,
it.
no, it wasn't a lot. I think my returns were gonna be about maybe 5 or 6K, somewhere there.
Yeah.
So I was like, easy money. And that was during December. So I was home for the holidays. Dude, 1st of January, that website just went down, bro. People are there loading eyes. You know that error, then web domain,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
Shandy is up, bro.
I remember when that thing was
oh,
running, I kept saying on my WhatsApp to my friends, or was it on yeah, WhatsApp, I think. Like, this thing doesn't seem legit. Like, it doesn't. For me, as soon as the numbers don't make sense, then I know already. Someone at the end, somewhere, somehow,
it's
is
gone.
going to
Yeah,
get burned.
that's the thing with pyramid schemes. Then they are not sustainable, man. Like there were testimonies of people getting their money, but those are the people that went in first.
Yeah.
So you'll also have that thing, which this thing might be legit, but it comes to a point where it just can't anymore. It can't pay out the next person. So that's where it just crashes.
You know what I'm down for, is a Stockfel where, let's say we are 10 group friends, 10 of us.
Yeah.
And then we take turns. Like, every month we give, like, let's say 1K. We give 1K to like, everyone gets a number in a sequence, like from from 1 to 10 as an example.
Yeah.
So then the number one this month we all give him a grand. And then number 2 this month we all give him a grand. Number 3 we all give him a grand until it eventually comes to your turn where you give. So technically it's like you are saving this money. Because every month you're putting out 1K, and then when it's your turn you get the same amount of money you put. But then when it comes in bulk at once, so you feel like
like it's a lot.
That makes more sense.
It does actually. And I always use, I don't know if you know that Move magazine. It's from like back in the days.
Oh yeah,
like a South
African
African
one.
They always had like, I think, a special page where they'll always interview like Stockfel groups and stuff like that. So they always like, they will do that like throughout the year. They'll like contribute, and then each month it's someone's turn, and then they can maybe renovate their kitchen, or they can do
makes
something.
sense. That makes sense.
That's
it's easier to give away that 1K a month than give a 10 grand
10
all
grand,
at once to get it.
True.
Like, funny enough, like my colleague from our office, they have a Stockfel as well. It's like a ladies Stockfel. But what they do is every month they contribute money, and then they buy goods like sugar, like coffee, what all those things, and maize meal and whatever, and then they pack it like in a storeroom. So came like in December, they had bought so many things before they all went to the farms and whatever, and then they had to divide the things amongst themselves. And they had bought like a shit ton of food. It was nice, like canned food and whatever. So when they go to the village, the clock was up and they are ready for the festivity and whatever. That makes more sense. Not the group is moving fast.
You want to let your 200 now. Don't be left.
You want to let your 500 so you go win that big brother. Look, they have no shame. If that big thing is legit, I'll come apologize.
There's no way, nah.
You know what?
Keep
If
your
it's
apology,
legit, that thing is legit, I'm going to shave my head. Let's go. Jeez. No.
I guess it's safe to say your hair will see.
People are very gullible, honestly. But yeah, I mean, that's all we have for today. Anything else on your side?
Nothing. That's round about it, man. Yeah, it was a nice one.
Been a good episode, man. That's what I mean. 38 minutes.
Yo.
38 minutes.
Time flew, eh?
Yeah. It didn't feel like it was 38 minutes. Hey, John.
Who's it?
Honey, bro. Yeah, you're good.
Time.
Wait, are all your cameras rolling or just here talking in there?
This one is moving.
No, this one's here on the side.
Yeah, this one's up.
Oh, okay.
Ne?
Oh, wait.
This one's moving.
Cindy, you brought an apprentice, man.
Telling you, bro.
Good, man. So when you are not here, we don't need you. Then money run it thing
Internship.
as a belief. Now we must start handing out internship certificates as well.
Yeah,
it's like a media house also, if you think about it.
Yeah. I mean, welwitschiatv.
You have lights, laptops, microphones. Yeah. Easy.
That was it. It's a nice one.
Any final words to our subscribers? I mean, since we've been out for a long time.
No, just guys. I know we keep saying this. I'm even ashamed
I'm
to
not,
say
I'm not even gonna go there.
Okay, guys. If you know you watch the podcast and you haven't subscribed and you really like the podcast, please do the right thing. Subscribe because I've met a few people like, yo, the podcast is really dope. Like I like it. Then I'm like, do you subscribe? And like, so come on, guys. Yeah, do the right thing. Subscribe and just share it with your friends as well. I'm sure it's fun.
This year we want to do numbers.
Yeah.
Push the podcast. We're going to have interviews. On next episode, are we doing another one-on-one episode or are we doing an interview?
I think we can do a 1 hour one.
Okay, cool. But
Then
yeah,
we can do an
please guys,
interview. Yeah.
subscribe, leave a comment. I don't know why are Namibians so afraid of leaving a comment in a thingy because like someone will see, oh, John placed a comment here.
Yeah.
Like it's if you see YouTube videos in the States, bro, like
You mean say like Bennett?
yeah, like
Like
people
comments.
just but okay. Leave a comment,
Yeah.
leave a like, we appreciate it, honestly. And thanks for staying with us. That's it.
We're out.
Okay, podcast. Shop!
So, what can I have?